down. She was also, remember, Allie, at the top of the show, you said there were different types of hazing, physical and verbal. You were verbally hazing Tracy, too. What types of things was she saying to you, Tracy?
I really don't remember. She was just like, move out my way, move out my way, move, move. And just hurt me. I thought she was my friend.
I thought you said she was saying stuff about your body.
Saying I was fat, I was obese, and I already knew that, but it hurt me even more that she was saying it.
You're not obese. Do you know what obese is? 100 pounds overweight. That's what the technical term for obese is. You're nowhere near that. So she's saying that she did not want to live because of what you did to her. What does that make you feel like?
Makes me feel like crap.
Yeah. Tell her. And take her hands. Take her hands, Allie.
I was completely immature, and it happens. Like, middle school is the age of dumb kids. Completely stupid people that pretend that they're adults. They try to make adult decisions, but really it's just completely messed up. And I'm sorry. I did a lot of crap to you, and everybody else did too. I know I was not the only one. I know everyone did stuff to you. And I feel like crap for it.
Tracy's mom, Celeste, is here. Were you aware that your daughter was contemplating suicide?
No. I knew she was depressed, but I didn't know exactly what was causing the depression.
Allie's mom, Karen, is also here. Hi, Karen. It's interesting to me, your daughter, you know, for her to be a victim of it and then to go and do it multiple times, different girls. What do you see in your daughter that's making her react this way?
I guess I don't really know. I know that at the time, she would tell me the things that happened to her, but she always downplayed it. It was more like they were pranks, they were not big deals. And I heard that she did things to other people, but she never made it sound like it. I do remember her saying that things were, it was fun and funny. That people would all laugh about it and not really talk about it out loud. It was just, I would see Tracy when we go for visits. I never knew that my daughter was hurting her. And I guess others, according to what you're saying. It hurts me a lot, too.
Has anyone in the audience ever been hazed? Anybody? Yeah? You want to stand up? Why don't you stand up?
In middle school, actually, in 8th grade, I used to always get bullied, like saying, oh, there goes that. Be careful with him. He'll probably want to end up doing something with you. So I was always accused, like, of wanting to do sexual things with other guys and stuff because I used to make them feel uncomfortable. And, you know, I had a lot of stuff going on at home, so, like, to be sexually harassed at school and actually be threatened, I was actually scared of going to school, so I spoke to the guidance counselor and actually had to get homeschooled, actually, because I was so afraid, because I used to get messages saying, oh, we're going to kill you, yo, we know where you live, and they used to, like, tell me so much information.
They used to tell you they were going to kill you?
Yeah, like, kids, they were, like, in gang-related, you know, there's a lot of gangs going on and stuff like that, so I didn't know what to think.
So you had to do homeschool?
Yeah, so I went to homeschool, actually, but it was just rough, and I think getting into high school made it worse, actually.
So when you hear Allie speaking, what is...
Yeah, you know, it hurts me, you know, because, like, at the end of the day, this is why I don't make fun of people, because you never know what people go home to.
We'll be right back. Still to come. What would you do for money? High school is hard. It's tough for kids, you know, and having to worry about this extra hazing stuff, like being hit with paddles, beaten with steel padlocks, shoved to the ground and humiliated in front of your peers adds to all the normal high school pressure. And this is happening in high schools all across our country. It's called hazing. This is Brittany. Brittany, you've had some experiences, right, with hazing. Tell me what happened to you.
The beginning of my freshman year of high school, I was going into high school trying out for the softball team because that's what I do for me. I love softball. And got out onto the field, and one of the seniors, I don't remember which one it was, looked at me and was like, hey, freshman, go get me a water. Not even, hey, Brittany. I wasn't a person to her, and not even nicely. Just go get me a water. And I told her no, and that set off a bomb. She and the other seniors proceeded to start yelling and were like, oh, it's our seniority rules. You have to do what we tell you to.
And then from that point on, things got worse. I know one senior had it out for you. She pushed you down. Tell me about the one that spit. What did she do?
There was one senior in particular. I guess like Allie said, she felt it was her duty to put me in my place because she felt like I don't know if she felt like I was challenging her because she was some party girl and I was simple me. So practices, she would shove me. One incident, I got pushed in the dirt. To kind of isolate myself to keep out of trouble, I would sit at the very end of the dugout. And when one girl would throw her gum away in the trash can that sat in front of me and would purposely throw the gum into my hair.
And that's the worst thing in the world, trying to get gum out of hair. You just have to cut your hair.
Yeah, it was awful. And
tell me about what happened on a trip. You guys went on a trip and they made the freshmen do crazy stuff.
Yes, we took a trip to an amusement park, just a fun trip for the team. And we have what we call the freshman initiation. Every girl goes through it every year on the softball team. For our initiation...
This is through the school, or this is the girls doing this?
This is the girls.
The girls.
And this is with any sport. But they told us in the morning that we were going to the amusement park. They brought us downstairs. They lined us upside their room. And we're sitting there, and I'm thinking, I just want to get this over with, get my time done, and then everything's going to be fine. And I hear from inside the room, where's Brittany? Bring her in here. We want her in this chair where we can all get to her.
So they put crazy makeup on your face?
Yes.
Tell me about that. An eyeliner on your head, lipstick all over your face, hairspray. They made you guys wear this all day.
Yes.
Now tell me what happened, because it was all, they wrote seniors rule, freshmen suck. And I know it was so hot outside that one girl, something happened with her skin. What happened with her skin?
Where it was so hot and the sun was shining down on her, where they had written "We Heart Our Seniors" on her face, she had the "we" and the heart sunburnt onto her forehead and had to walk around school like that until it went away.
Wow. Actually, Brittany, you were also threatened. They said they were going to cut your throat and strangle you.
Yes.
Your mom is here. So you went to the coach, and what did the coach say?
The coach said that she would look into it. She talked to the principal. I talked to the principal. He said he talked to the girl that was involved. And since it was close to graduation, nothing was ever done.
Nothing was ever done.
Nothing was ever done.
That is so awful. Okay. And then, did you quit the softball team?
No. No. And I am still on the softball team.
Good for you. Good for you. Joining us now is 16-year-old Spencer. Spencer, hazing for you, really bad, right, as a boy?
Yeah, hazing with the guys is a little more violent.
Tell me, you've had some physical things happen to you.
When I was at Howe, I thought I was Mr. Big Shot my second year, and I thought I was, all hot stuff. And I went mouthing off to a junior, and I wound up getting hit in the face. I got punched. I wound up with a black eye. I wound up concussed for a few days. I couldn't see out of my left eye for about a week.
Wow. Melanie was a pledge for Zeta Pi Beta, the sorority that was shut down because of allegations of extreme hazing. Before we hear from Melanie, I want to say that we did invite all of the girls involved to be here, and one in particular actually agreed to come and defend her sorority, but then she has since backed out at the last minute. She was supposed to be here. She just backed out. Why do you think she backed out?
I think once we got discovered, the hazing got discovered, a lot of other girls also were embarrassed that they had gotten caught being involved in this, and I don't know why they didn't come and just speak on their own behalf.
Tell us the hazing that you went through. You said it was 7 hours of hell.
Yeah, that's the first thing we had was the 7 hours of hell. We had to do a lot of cardio exercises at first. It was like push-ups, running, jumping jacks, and it was that for hours upon hours. And we also had to do what we call, I guess it's called 6 inches in athletics, where you lift your feet up 6 inches off the ground. You have to hold it there. We had to hold them there and hold it there until they told us to stop. And also, we did something called Zeta TV, where we held ourselves in a push-up position, and with one hand we had to count to 1,920, and we had to hold that the whole time, that position.
Oh, like up like this,
yeah,
but
exactly,
in a push-up.
in a push-up
Down, but
position with
arm
one
up.
hand.
And you had to count to 1,920. Why that number?
That's the year the sorority was founded. So we had to count to that. And then
I doubt
also-
they were hazing in 1920.
No.
So the editor-in-chief of 17 magazine, Anne Chiquette, is here. Hi, Anne. Anne also is an America's Next Top Model judge, and the prize for America's Next Top Model is 17. I know Anne really well. Anne published an article called High School Hazing in 17. It was really important to write this story.
It's so important. Everybody thinks hazing is a college thing or it's a guy thing. You don't think it's my daughter. You think it's not happening in high school. But we